Alright guys, here is another video on Anki Overdrive. The new set is out, Fast and Furious Edition. It is very similar to the original starter kit, except this time the two cars included are Dom's Ice Charger and Hobbs's NXT, I believe, his truck. Which neither cars, they're fully compatible with all the previous Anki cars. You do get the same, mostly same track setup in the package. You get the two cars. You get 3 straight track pieces, a Power Zone track piece, which is something new to this set, which we'll discuss when we get to the actual racing part. The 6 curve pieces, you actually get some guardrails. You get 12 guardrails with the starter pack. Those weren't with the original. You get 2 riser pieces. You get the car charger, and then you get the tire cleaner. So you get everything you need to race in the starter set, and of course you can add it on. You can use it with the original starter set and make some even bigger tracks. You can use it with all of the previously released cars. One of the other things that came in this review kit was the new version of Nuke. They've done some updates. This is the Phantom Nuke. Let me bring this up here and zoom this in here a little closer. Nuke Phantom, it kind of has a Miami Vice kind of look to it. But it's a white with some purpley details. He's got a psychokinetic ray, a gloom field, and a haunting storm. So he's kind of a spook nuke. You can see here's the car itself. And aside from the description and the weapons, it's the same model car as the original Nuke, just in white with purple accents as opposed to the green and black of the. I guess it's white and black, and then like purple lights and purple weapons. So yeah, really cool. Nuke was one of my favorites from the get-go, and the new Nuke Phantom version isn't cool because I don't have them. There's a lot of other colors. Like white is underrepresented as a main color for one of the vehicles. So nice little visual addition to the track as well. Last time I did this, we didn't really get into the controls that deeply. I tried to show them off on camera and they weren't in focus, and I keep meaning to come back and do an in-depth look at all that. So we'll take a little break. We'll go over to the review table, we'll pull out the iPad, and we'll look at some of the actual control schemes. And then we'll come back to the big kitchen table and show off some of the racing, including that new Power Zone track piece. It's a straight track piece, and basically it allows, when you drive across it, it unleashes a massive blast to take out cars around you. Gives it a little bit more of a Fast and Furious vibe to it. Yeah, so let's go with that. And real quickly here before we get into the controls, I want to take a little closer look at the Hobbs truck and Dom's Ice Charger here. You can see they're a little squatter. They fit the same underbase as the other Anki race cars, so they are a little squatter and wider than they should be, but very nice little representations of the vehicles. I think I do like the Ice Charger a little better than the truck. The truck has the camo on it, but it's kind of just a little squat, flat little truck. And part of the reason I really wanted this set, because I really like the design of the Ice Charger here. So yeah, not a whole lot to them. You can see there's the little gray button that turns them on and off, as well as some of the information about, the FCC information and all that. The little windows where the LEDs shine through, as well as the status indicator up here on the top of the vehicle. Rubber wheels, it does come with a little wheel cleaner in the kit. It's just a little sticky pad that you run the wheels over and it cleans all the hair and gunk off of them if you race them around and pick up some of that stuff. But yeah, here are the vehicles in the set. And I think they're pretty, again, slightly cartoony because of the nature of the game, but nice little representations of the Fast and the Furious vehicles here for the Fast and the Furious edition. All right, let's check out the controls. All right, so here is the app itself. You can kind of hear some music playing. I can turn it down just a little bit. But here's the main app. You can see in the shop I've got a credit of 6,042. There's goals. I have to beat Bronze Vice in the campaign, so I haven't unlocked goals yet. Now go back. These are campaign and open play. But in the shop, as you race, you can earn money and you can buy upgraded weapons for all of your different vehicles. Like Scramble Hack, that looks like it's for Guardian, maybe. But you can buy these different Ectoplasmic Smash, I'm sure is for Nuke. Maybe I'll go ahead and buy that one. For Phantom Nuke, so we're going to go ahead and buy that. So when connect to Phantom Nuke, I can equip that. You've seen some racing. We're going to go back and we'll show off the Fast and the Furious racing. So I can go to the garage. Here are all my cars. Freewheel X52. And you get, once you connect to a car, it will add to your garage. Since I have not yet connected to the Fast and the Furious guys on my iPad, they're not here yet. There's Nuke Phantom, Supercar. Oh, no, here they are. They're just under Supercars. These are on, so I can connect to them. He has an upgrade, so we can click on him. Like, oh, I've got this one. I have not raced with him enough to upgrade any slots to upgrade his equipment, so I can't put this in yet. But you can change your loadout. You can unlock these as you race, support items and weapons, and you can see you can add them to them. Let's go back to one that I know I have upgraded. Like, here's Ground Shock. I could have sworn I have upgraded Ground Shock. Maybe I haven't. Nuke. Pretty sure I've upgraded Nuke. Huh. Could have sworn I have... Okay, this is probably just because I don't race. I race with my phone and not my iPad, so I haven't unlocked everything on this one yet, even though it still has all my money. Oh well, whatever. So that's how that works. Multiplayer, you can join a game or create a game. With local players, if everybody has the same type of phone, whether it's iOS or Android, you can just connect over Bluetooth. You can play with people with iPhones and people with Android in the same race, but you all have to be on the same Wi-Fi network. So yeah, let's go do a single player. Let's do an open play, just an open play race. There's different types of races. King of the Hill means you have to do enough damage to be King of the Hill, and then once you are, you have to avoid taking damage while racing. Takeover is if you have a super truck. You have 2 regular cars, and then you have a third computer-controlled super truck on the track, and you have to attack it enough to take it over, and then the AI takes over your car, and you control the super truck and can damage your opponents. Time trial is just a straight-up race. Battle race is get to the finish line. You can choose how many laps it takes, and that uses weapons. Battle is score the most points by attacking your opponent, and a race is just a straight. You don't have to you don't even battle. It's just who can get to the finish line the fastest. Let's just do a regular race. So my vehicle, I'm going to select who's on. I'm going to select Nuke. Are they not connected here? Oh, they must have turned off. Here, let me turn them back on. They do turn off. I had them on to set this up, and they do turn off by themselves. So I just got to push the little button. Every car on the bottom of it has a small little button here. You just push, and it'll start glowing and turns on. So now, I should be able to pick. Maybe my Bluetooth's not on. Let me check real quick. All right, here we go. Just had to reboot the iPad. So now you can see they're in color, and I can select them. So I'm going to be Nuke Phantom. Okay, it's gonna update. There is a brief firmware update when you first connect the cars. Again, this would be a lot faster if I were playing just on my phone, but because I need my phone to shoot the video, so we'll update Nuke. Okay, Nuke's updated. We're gonna add a commander. You can choose any of these guys. Metro. Okay, Metro is gonna choose the Ice Charger. We'll add another commander. Okay, Charge is gonna be driving the MXT. I'm trying to see who some of my other commanders are here, and it's slowing down on me. Oh well. No, close you. Okay, so anyway, all right. These cars are going to update. Wow, Ice Charger starts off at level 6. Interesting. Most of my cars that are at level 6 are because I've raced them enough. But you can see Nuke Phantom here is at level 1. So curious. All right, we'll continue here. Vehicles are on the track behind me. I've got them set up for later racing. So I hit scan. It's just going to be a simple loop you're going to see get scanned here. You may hear them running behind me. You can see there is a, they're scanning the track. Oh, now they know what the layout of the track is, and now they're all going to speed up and come back to the starting line. Which they did automatically. I think I've shown that in the previous video. So now we're going to race to 15 laps, and I'll show you. This is just basically to show off the controls here, and then we'll do some racing here in a minute. So we'll begin the match, get race to 15 laps. Here's the control panel. I'm not going to worry about winning this race because I'm going to be showing off the controls. So you've got the gas pedal, which the longer you hold it down, you'll see that green launching. It'll speed up and slow you down. If I had weapons, I don't know why I don't have weapons here, but probably because this is a race and we're not using weapons. So this is just a race. So you do this to hold your gas, and tilting left and right like this will cause your car to change lanes, which again, we've seen. I'm in first place, so I guess I'm not doing too bad. I'm actually, everything is behind me. So, so yeah, we're racing. And we'll show off some race. But like I said, this is just basic controls. Here's the pedal, and if you had any weapons activated, you'd be pushing these buttons here to activate them, which we'll show off. And I won. So, yeah, I got some money for that. I got some experience for that. And now and that's how you level up your cars and do all this stuff. Let's go back. Let's do a battle. Let's see if we can. Use previous track. Place vehicles on the track. All right, that's where they all finished up. They're going to scan the track, and then once they know where they are, they're going to line up on the starting line, which is really neat to watch.
Track scanning complete.
All right, now hopefully I have some weapons unlocked here.
2, 1,
All right, so here are my weapons. So then I can just tap this to use my. You see, it has a little bit of a cooldown to use the weapons that I have equipped to take out other people. I don't know. I need to probably turn around and look at what I'm doing, because I don't know. I have not scored any points yet. You have to knock. Oh, I got disabled. Somebody else disabled me, which is how you score points. So I have 0 points. I'm now in third place. There's my energy meter there on my weapons. The more I use them. Oh, that's actually not my energy, my weapon energy. That's my I'm getting shot energy. So I got disabled again, which is fine. Oh, I got disabled again by the other character. To be fair, these are level 6 cars going up against my level 1 car. But you see the gist of it. That's how the controls actually work here in the app itself, as well as the garage. We're going to finish this race off. I'm just going to see if I actually can't seem to back out of it. But we'll go ahead and cut this now, and we'll go back and we'll show what the actual racing looks like. All right, and now here we are once again with the track. We got Nitro referee in there, I guess, in the middle. You can see there the cars on the track. Dom's Ice Charger won the last race. Okay, Nuke has now leveled up, which is nice. I can add some stuff to him. So we'll go to a single player thing. We'll do another race. We'll do a battle race, and again, you tilt to steer, attack the weapon buttons. We're using the same controls we just show. We'll do a race, then we'll add in the special power track and show how that works. So we'll do a battle race here. This time I am going to take over. Why don't we take Nuke out of the equation? We'll make this true Fast and the Furious, since that's the one we're showing off. I'll turn him off. I'll take over Dom's Ice Charger, and I'll let the computer control Hobbs's truck. And we'll let Cam control Hobbs's truck. Oh, I get a level 1 Charger, whatever. So there we are. We'll use the previous track, and and here's what I was talking about. You'll see them drive around so they know where they're on the track, and then they'll line back up here at the starting line, which is kind of cool. So there they are on their own. I'm doing nothing. They're just figuring out where they belong on the track. Dom knows where he's at. Hobbs comes around and automatically stops at the start line. And now it's time to start the race. So let's see if we can't win this one. 1. So there we go. And we're off. I don't know what my weapons are. I appear to have some. Oh, I have nitro. Okay. See if I can catch up to Hobbs and shoot him with my guns. Oh, I did something. He's getting low. You see those red. Oh, there we go. I disabled him. Oh, and I bumped him off the track. So I got a point, but now I got to fix him. A lot of times they'll find their own way back to the track, but get him back on there. And we'll go, and we'll keep bumping him. You see him changing color there as he gets lower on energy. Now he's yellow, he looks green, now he's yellow. Get him down to red and we can bust him. Come on. Taking a while. There's a little bit more involved. When you have a crazier track, the more people play and this can go real fast. So we're only at, I scored 1 point is where we're at. But there we go. Okay, again, nope, I damaged him. But, okay, so, whoa, okay, so, just use his, you hold down his, he's got a nitro boost that, pretty much makes him go insanely off the track. So, let's be careful there. Okay, I got 2 points. We'll go ahead and cancel this race. But you get the idea. So we'll go ahead and quit this race. Let's add the power track back in. And it's different, it's just a straight piece of track, and you can notice it has the Fast and Furious, like all the Fast and Furious track has the logo on it, but this has the F&F symbol in it, and that will go. We'll replace this track over here, and apparently when you drive across this, it sets up an explosion. So let's go ahead and swap that out, and then we'll try it out. All right, and now we are back with the power track in there. We'll do a single player. We will do open play. We will just do a quick battle race. This time I will be the Hobbs truck, and I will race against Cam in the Ice Charger. So we'll continue. We'll scan a new track since we swapped out a piece. And again, you can see there is a scanning the track as it showed, just like we saw before. It's figuring out where it is and where the cars are. And then they'll speed up and they will all line up. You can see it also, even on the track, it even notes which one is the power track up here.
Track scanning complete.
All right.
Race begins in 3, 2, 1.
You can see him kind of going nuts. When they get over there, there's each truck, it sets up an explosion. Oh no, I'm about to die. I'm not die, I'm about to get disabled. Oh, I got disabled. Now I gotta sit there until I can go again. Okay, now we go. Oh, well, 15 laps are up, and I did not win. You can see Ice Charger there took a victory lap. But oh well, but that is that's how it works. That is the Fast and the Furious upgrade to Anki Overdrive. Me and my family have a great time playing this. This is a lot of fun. Like I said before, it's all the fun of those old slot car tracks without the slots. Easier to set up and take apart. It's the same magnetic connection we've already covered between the tracks. You get, again, 6 curved pieces and 4 straight pieces, one of which is the Fast and the Furious power track, which if you're not racing Fast and the Furious cars, or if you don't turn it on, acts as just another straight piece of track. So if you have this and the original starter set, you've got a lot of track to start making some crazy stuff with. And we have done all kinds of crazy stuff, like in through the kitchen, under the snake table, and in and out of the living room, under chairs. You can do some really cool stuff with these tracks. And I still don't have the collision kit, which is like a one solid X cross piece, instead of having to make them go over and under each other. And I don't have the jump kit, which I'll have to pick up at some point, which literally puts like a ramp, like a disconnected ramp into your tracks. But I've got a lot of track pieces now, which you can just go nuts with the tracks. This one also does come, like I said, with these bumpers, which were not included. They were a separate purchase with the original starter kit. You do get 12 of them, I believe, because you get 6 curved pieces and it takes 2 bumpers on each curved piece, so you have enough for all the curved pieces in your kit. You don't usually need them. The cars are pretty good about staying on the track, but in something like this, especially on this table that I'm using to shoot, where you don't want them falling onto the hard floor, those bumper rails are really nice. So yeah, like I said, we have a lot of fun as a family playing it. I was fascinated by it myself. I thought I'd have some fun with that. And it turns out my whole family enjoys playing it. We like setting up the tracks. So just setting up the tracks is fun. It goes together simply. The cars are all neat, and we have a good time racing against each other and seeing who can win. And it varies it's not a domination by any one person in this house. Like sometimes my daughter wins, sometimes my wife wins, sometimes I win. But it's a lot of fun. You can have up to 4 cars on the track, so it's not just... You don't have to do it by yourself. If you are by yourself, you can still have fun playing, because even the single-player mode with AI-controlled cars, you can have all 4 of the slots filled with 3 AI-controlled cars and you battling against them. It's just as fun. So I'm really digging these kits. They're a lot of fun. If you already have the original kit, maybe you do get 2 exclusive cars and a couple of things. There's also a Fast and the Furious poster with the box artwork on it, included in the set. But if you don't already haven't already picked this up, this is just as good of a starter kit as the original, because you get the same kind of pieces with a couple extra bonus of the bumpers and things like that. But it's a great expansion to the original kit. It's a great standalone kit. And if you haven't checked this out, it is a little expensive just to get in on the get-go. I think the starter sets run about $150, with the individual cars themselves running $40 to $50, and Super Trucks a little more. And then track kits, accessories can run anywhere between $10 and $40, depending on what you're looking at getting. So the initial layout can be a bit much, but if you know somebody who has this, or you get a chance to check it out, I highly recommend doing so, because it is insanely fun. But anyway, there it is, Fast and the Furious, the new release in the Anki Overdrive line of racing kits.